Listen, if you currently stand strong on no contact, but you feel like you fighting your own brain every single day just to keep from texting your ex, I need you to take a deep breath. I'll do it with you. You not weak. You're experiencing a literal chemical withdrawal. I'm Cole, and I'm a professional therapist, a school counselor, and a mom. And recently, I had to put my own clinical blueprints to the ultimate test. I went through an exhausting 6 year separation and divorce, and the exact month it finally finalized, my 2.5 year long distance relationship came to a sudden end. I know the clinical science of heartbreak inside and out, but knowing the data don't make the human pain any less heavy. I've sat on my own floor fighting my own attachment loops and watching a silent phone. Today, I'm breaking down the 3 distinct psychological phases of no contact survival and the exact behavioral guardrails you need to get through them without breaking your peace. Okay, so look, the first 10 days of no contact are what I call the red phase. This is pure acute withdrawal. When an attachment bond is abruptly severed, your dopamine and oxytocin drop through the floor. Your nervous system perceives this sudden silence as an acute physical emergency, throwing you into fight or flight. This is why your hand muscle remembers the path to open a text thread at 2 a.m. Your brain is panicking, screaming for a hit of familiarity to soothe the pain. In this phase, you have to realize that you can't think your way out of panic. Your prefrontal cortex is offline. You don't need closure right now, y'all. You need a physical pattern interrupt. You need to put the phone in another room, shock your system with ice water, or step out onto the balcony or step out onto the front porch for some fresh air. Your only metric for success in the first 10 days is physical survival and holding the perimeter. Okay, so if you make it past day 10 with no contact, you enter the yellow phase, which spans from days 11 to 20, so the next 10 days. This is where the physical panic kind of starts to quiet down a little bit, but that psychological mind games, oh, this is when they start. Your ego starts playing defense, right? It'll try to trick you into sliding backward using 2 tools: phantom guilt and euphoric recall. So, phantom guilt makes you over index your own mistakes. Your brain convinces you that the breakup is 100% your fault, because if it's your fault, you can fix it by texting them, right? Euphoric recall selectively edits out the arguments and the emotional neglect and only replays the beautiful highlight reel. So you magically forget about all the bad that they've done, and it just, you reminiscing on all the good times. So during these 10 days, you have to look at your relationship with raw clinical honesty. Anger's not a bad thing here. Anger is a beautiful sign that your boundaries are waking up to protect you. Write down your receipts. Remind yourself of the times you felt just utterly lonely while sitting right next to them. So boom, moving on. We 20 days in now, y'all. No contact. So days 21 to 30 are the green phase, which deals with identity reclamation. By now, the frantic impulses have settled into a quiet, unfamiliar baseline. And this quiet can actually scare your brain because panic has been your norm for so long. But this quiet is what emotional safety actually feels like. This is the phase where we turn the heavy mental spotlight off of your ex and we shine it directly back onto you. They no longer get to be the main character of your thoughts. You start reclaiming your spaces, going back to the coffee shops, the playlists, and the neighborhoods you avoided, and overriding them with your own peaceful energy. You switch the story from "I was left" to "I am actively choosing my own peace and potential." It's powerful. So listen, friend, I'm not on here just talking to try to talk, because I had to build these exact guardrails to survive my own lose, my own heartbreak. I took my clinical background and I packaged them into digital pocket guides so you don't have to guess how to heal. If you're in those acute stages and need immediate text scripts and panic stops, grab my digital boundary deck. And if you need a step-by-step, day-by-day therapist in your pocket to navigate all 30 days of this withdrawal, my brand new 30-day no contact anchor deck is live right now on my Gumroad storefront, and it's only $12, y'all. Both links are pinned in the top comments below. If you like my content, you like my vibe, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this with someone that's going through it. You know you got those friends that always call you when things are going wrong. If they need guidance, go ahead, share this with them and put them on, y'all. Yeah, be good. Talk to y'all next time. Peace.